Hi, this is Jody King-Colgrove with Quantum Techniques. We're the most comprehensive diagnostic form of energy medicine in the world today. I work with people all over the world over the phone to help them understand why they're not healing and what they can do about it. One of my favorite groups to work with is pets and cats and dogs. And so one of the things that we just recently got a pet a year ago and did a lot of research. One of the websites I really enjoy is Dr. Becker. She has a sister website with Dr. McCullough, and so it really helps give a lot of pet ideas and health. And so I take a lot of articles from her, and one of the ones that came out is can you do to help your dog not develop cancer? Because cancer is one of the most leading causes of death in animals, and the particular breed I have, which is Golden Retriever, that is the #1 killer. And so I'm very highly interested in finding out what I can do to help her have a long, happy life. So some of the things that they suggest is to make sure your dog is not overweight. Okay. Another thing is to feed a non-inflammation diet. Okay. So there's a lot of times with quantum techniques that we can test to find out what foods are best for the dog. You know, how much, protein, and carbohydrates and things like that. We can test a lot of the different food manufacturers to find out which one is best for your pet. We have a lot of references that we can give you. There's different websites you can go on to find out what is the best ranking pet food. I know Steve uses certain pet foods for his dog, and I've used a couple that have been really good. And so we can test your pet on that. It's important to have that. And then, also test on which foods, table scraps and things like that are good. My dog particularly loves to have broccoli stems. And so when we're cooking, we give her the broccoli stem and she's happy. It's going to be. Another thing is to eliminate your dog's exposure to toxins. And so those are different things like, bug sprays, carpet cleaners, cleaners inside the house, and things like that. I'm always amazed. Each dog has its own alert system on how toxins are impacting them. And so I've moved to a new area, and so there's a lot of different toxins that I haven't encountered before, and one of them has been termite. And so where I'm at, they put these canisters like in the ground to help with the termite. Well, she would start digging around the canister, and whether it was water that was sitting on top or just getting the dirt in her paws and licking it, she kind of became exposed to some of the chemicals in that, so I had to clear it. But very interesting. You normally wouldn't find that kind of in your chemical range of finding with pets, but it's just knowing, where to test. I mean, I was out in the yard and I knew she was being impacted, and I just kind of said, well, is it this side of the yard? Is it that side? And I eliminated it, and sure enough, I knew exactly what it was. So that's where quantum techniques is just so helpful in finding out what your dog is being exposed to, how to get it to stop, and what you can do. All right, some other things that help is to not spray and neuter your pet before the age of 24 months. I keep saying that, 24 weeks. No, I did it right the first time. Sorry. All right, going back. So, yes, just don't spray or neuter your pet until after 24 months because it does give them the best possibility of having really, really good health. All right, and the last thing is to try to eliminate non-necessary vaccines. And depending on your area, there's different vaccines that you need to have and what your pet can be exposed to, and we can test to find out. They can also do titer tests to find out if they are maintaining their vaccination, so you don't have to do more. And then there's different things that you can do for heartworm and things like that. So stay tuned as I learn more about how to take care of a pet. So thanks for listening for Quantum Techniques. You can go on our website and download a session request. So if your dog is having issues and you want to find out, why she's itching or why she's waking up at 4 a.m., I've covered it all. So give me a call, and I'd love to work with you and your pet.